Hello, friends. I thought it would be interesting to share my story as an international student. So I will begin with part one. This when I landed to UK as an international student. Maybe you can relate to it. It might be very silly for most of you, but it was September 2006 when I first landed in UK, and I remember it was one of the very exciting, but at the same time I was so nervous. I was very young, and the day I landed, it was somewhere in the evening around 4 o'clock ish, and I met a friend at that time. It was Orkut, which was no Facebook was there, but a Google version of Facebook. It was called Orkut. Some of you might remember. So through that, I made a friend who said he will give me an accommodation. So I had his number saved, I had his address saved, but when I landed, I forgot that UK do not have the same charging pin that India uses, and that was the trouble. I did not have his number, I did not had the address to go, and that was the trouble, biggest trouble. So in the airport, I'm standing, not knowing where to go, didn't have an address, so I borrowed a charger from somewhere of the luckily same phone, Nokia, charged it, and somehow wrote down the number. So one tip, okay, always make a use of paper or pen as well when you're traveling first time somewhere and when there is a risk of losing your battery. I will continue the story, how I get to the accommodation. It is an adventurous and exciting story. I'm sure you would love it. So tomorrow we'll talk about that. Okay. Somehow I did land it to the right place, and a bit of a trouble, but a lot of fun. Speak to you soon.